Hey y'all, what's poppin'? Long time no see. Just kidding, it's only been like a day. I've put out like 3 builds in like a day. So here we are. I would not call this one my proudest work, but there's not really much I can do about it because it's a starter home. This is located in Oasis Springs in the, what's it called? Like trailer park neighborhood with Johnny Zest. So this is down the street. I'm working on renovating the 2 base game worlds first for my save file because I've just kind of jumped around and put out 50 builds, but it doesn't seem like that much progress because it's so scattered across the worlds. So I have done one whole neighborhood in The Sims 4. And you know what? That's kind of an achievement. We'll call that an achievement. It is the like starter neighborhood in Willow Creek, and I think it turned out pretty alright. I want to get some more done before I figure out how I'm gonna release my save file and what I'm gonna do with all of my characters, all of my Sims. They all have CC clothes, so that makes it a little bit tough. But all of my builds are always CC free. I do use the red shelf sometimes, but it's not in the build. It will not be marked as having CC, so anybody on the gallery can use my builds. Here, I did something cool. Because it's a starter house, I didn't want to spend a bunch of money on fences. Also, it wouldn't really let me put fences over the opening there with the platform for some reason, so I went into debug and I got these fences, but they're debug, and I just used them as like rafters, I guess, like beams, to fill in these, like, not really skylights. They're not really covered. They're just decorative. They let light in on the porches. I also covered the roof in plants, which is what I kind of plan on doing with a lot of Oasis Springs because they have a lot of flat roofs, and it just seems like the perfect time to have like a bunch of plants. I don't know. It seemed like a good plan. So this is an 18K starter. It's a studio. It has 1 bathroom and not really a bedroom, but the bedroom's connected to the rest of the house. So, I mean, it works for 1 or 2 Sims. It is, you know, a starter. It's actually 18K, 18,635 simoleons. And you always have to place my builds with bb.move objects. If you don't know how to do that, you type in testing cheats true in the command bar. So you hit Control Shift C, I believe, and then you type in testing cheats, all one word, and then true. And then after that, you hit enter, right? And then it'll clear out and it'll tell you that your cheats are on. And you type in bb.move objects. And that'll turn on move objects for you. So whenever you place my builds, everything won't be out of whack, like missing, and you know, it'll look right. I did another starter in this neighborhood, like right across the street from this one. I did that house as well as a starter. I think that one turned out better, honestly. It is a 1 bedroom, so it feels like, I mean, maybe not as spacious, but it has like more in it. It feels cozier than this house. All the landscaping on this, sorry, my phone always dings whenever I try to do a voiceover. All of the landscaping in this is debug and base game because we're trying to keep it cheap. And the only pack that I don't really expect you to have, because it's just like, I don't have Betu in my game. So, you know, I know a lot of people don't have that. The only stuff pack that this requires is Nifty Knitting, and it's only 1 object. It's just the knitting box because it's a really cheap skill. So if you don't have it, don't worry about it. The only thing that I'd like really actually be concerned with you not having is like Jungle Adventure, and that kind of goes with all of my builds just because I really like the style, but really all it'll do is take away some windows, and that's not that hard to fix, like the door too. And if you want to make it look more like the other houses in this neighborhood, I wanted it to have a little bit of a twist. I didn't want it to be just purely mid-century modern. So the inside goes really quick actually because there's not a whole lot of space and not a whole lot of money. And I totally didn't record whenever I put the pond in the background. I just went into the debug menu and pulled out the the desert fishing pond, I guess. and that is part of the lot, and it's completely free, so you can go fish in there. I mostly play tested this house, which is like my first time ever play testing a house. Sorry, I get jumbled up. But it works pretty well. I hope you enjoyed the rest of the video. Thank you for watching. It's kind of a short one because couldn't do too much, but I hope y'all enjoy. Have a great day.